26 Simon. It has been again a short while since I recorded. I've not been well the past few weeks. I did intend to do a video earlier, so we're going to start out with a super basic one. This is great for probably people who are just beginning their information security career or digital security career, whatever you want to call it. This room, I've not done this before. It's called Junior Security Analyst Intro. So if I hit join room, and let's go from there. So it talks a little bit about how a SOC is. If anyone's worked in a SOC, that's going to be quite useful to know. Desired certification. So yeah, Security Plus is definitely interesting, an interesting cert. So I guess, should we do the whole room? Let's do the whole room. I was only intending to do the task 3, which I think is the slightly more technical, but let's start with this. Okay, in the junior security analyst role, you'll be a triage specialist. Okay, so basically that means you're looking, well, it says here, you're looking at monitoring alerts, fine-tuning alerts probably as well. So, triage specialist. Correct answer. So that was quite a basic one. But yeah, that's the sort of thing you would be doing. Creating tickets, maybe, depends on the setup. Escalating incidents, yes, definitely, you will be doing that. That's about right as well. So yeah, a lot of these kind of roles, they are for, I don't want to use the word newbies, but yeah, they are for people who are just getting into their security career. But you can have your entire security career as a security analyst if you wanted. It just means that you would be a senior security analyst. So let's move on to the next. I'm not going to read all of this out for you. I'm just going to talk through it and answer some of the questions. So in the middle, we've got this really quite nice diagram. Never seen this before, but ultimately, where do we even start? Is there a start point? I know it's one continuous cycle, but let's start with the aggregation and correlation. So the rules and all of the basically the setup that you've got feeding into your SIEM, it'll be correlated. You'll be using threat intel potentially to get that. The data's only as good as you put in, essentially. If you've got poor logs, poor rules within your SIEM, whether it's QRadar, ArcSight, etc., it's gonna be a rubbish setup, isn't it? So next up, reporting. Then we've got ticketing, log collection. Okay, that's again just a continuous cycle. Yeah, it kind of is what it is, really. Looks like they've got lots of. This is mentioned in the Security Plus TTPs, tactics, techniques, and procedures. So we don't actually need to answer anything for this one. Anyway, let's move on to the next. This is the one I intended to do at the beginning of the video. So if I hit view site, we've got a kind of fairly basic but interactive SIEM tool. So let's answer the questions. So click view site, which is what we've done. What's the malicious IP and the alerts? Well, if you hover over, we've got a green. I don't know why some are green and some are red. There's no key to make out. Perhaps red is bad. Unauthorized connection attempt detected from IP address. So you would assume that this is a bad one. Then again, saying that though, there has been a successful event just 2 minutes later. Interesting. Don't think it's related to John Doe because that's a few hours later. That's the only IP I think I can see on the screen anyway, so let's type it in. But if that is a malicious IP, that's quite worrying because it has successfully logged in, it says here. So let's 221.181.185.159. Okay. To whom did you escalate the event associated with the... Okay, so let's click it. Oh, we've got an IP scanner. Interesting. How do we go back? Can we go back? I can't see a way of going back. Oh, there we go. You can't view this level yet. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is completely interactive. Interesting. So what have we got here? Oh, so red is an attack. Okay, nice. So, to whom did you escalate the event associated with the malicious IP? Well, it did say that just above, that we can escalate to. I think it said level 2. Escalate security incidents to tier 2 and the team lead. So let's go back here. Let's put team leader. That's not correct. To whom did you escalate the event with the mission? Okay. Let me just go back. In fact, let's just key. I'm curious what happens. 221.181.185.159. Oh, there we go. That's how we know it's. That's how we know it's malicious. Because it says it's been found in the database. Confidence is 100%. It's come from China Mobile Connections or Communication Cooperation. Okay. So here we go. Let's see what this says. Staff member. Okay, so it says there that we can report it to a staff member. Let's click next. Okay, so instructions. We shouldn't worry too much if it was a failed authentication attempt, but you probably noticed the successful authentication attempt from the malicious IP address. I think maybe you should worry a tiny bit. Maybe block the IP. Who knows? Let's carry on. Let's declare a small incident event and escalate it. There is some great staff working at the company, but you wouldn't want to escalate this to the wrong person. Who would you escalate the event to? So it's got to have to be Will. Did I? Oh, that was the wrong answer. Will Griffin. There we go. My mistake. I thought that had accepted our answer. Firewall block list. Okay, so what are we doing here? So after blocking the malicious IP, so we need to block the IP. So we are going to do something about it. We're going to block the IP. 159, block. And there we go. We get a nice flag until we meet again. That was quite a cool, basic but nice little room just to get us back in the zone. So yeah, I will be doing more TryHackme rooms soon. But that was the Junior Security Analyst intro. Quite a nice room. I enjoyed it. If you are just getting into security, then this is probably going to be a really interesting one. Definitely take the time to read through it. Created by TryHackme, Heaven, Razor, and Security Nomad. Thanks to those guys for creating this one. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.